Hey, what's going on, everyone? KKN Comics. Um, Back with another haul on Christmas, of course, but believe it or not, it's the one time I got some peace and quiet. So I'm going to do a haul, and I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, I hope, and a Happy Holiday, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is you celebrate. Have a Happy New Year, be safe, and all that good stuff. Some books, like I said, it's getting longer and longer between hauls, and I'm just being cautious and trying to find good deals and good stuff and whatnot. So let's get into it. A shout out to everyone. I watched Master X Splinter's video yesterday, and it was a long video, but towards the end it was worth the wait. Just congratulations, buddy, on getting your Losh Supergirl. It's a great book to have. It's one of my favorites in my collection, and I certainly didn't find it for $1 like you, but it's an example of why we still do this. Things like that still happen, and I suppose that's why I continue to do it to this day. But let's get into it. As always, I'll start off with some of my pull list stuff, and you'll notice these are behind at least 3 weeks, if not a month. But first Spawn 280. I guess there's a first appearance in this book, or it might even be in 281. I don't know. My store put it in my pull. Motor Girl number 10. Let me see if I can adjust this here. That's better. Motor Girl number 10, final issue, Terry Moore. Liked it. It's not Rachel Rising, it's not Strangers, but I liked it. Batman Annual number 2. This is the date between the Cat and the Bat. I guess it was going for a little bit. I don't think it's going for anything now. Like, I don't know, cover price, I guess. But all right, more pull list. Batman 36. I am actually a fan of the indicia there. I like it. I actually like it quite a bit. In lieu of doing the rebirth on the top and all that, and actually it doesn't even say rebirth there. It just says DC Universe. I like it. I think it's subtle. Batman 37. It's a beautiful. I think that's a Capiel cover. Beautiful. Yeah. G.I. Joe 244, cover A. That's the first time I think Don Moreno dons the Snake Eye suit. And G.I. Joe 246, part 1 of the Dawn of the Arashikashi. Very much like that book. Okay. These are dollar books. Found them. Fury of Firestorm, number 19. First Killer Frost. Found 2 copies of that. Sure, why not? New Avengers, number 27. Don't quote me. First. Oh, man. First Hawkeye is Ronin, right? Ish. Happy to have found these. Betty and Veronica, number 3. Adam Hughes, Goodness. For $1 each? You bet. Why not? Why not? Alpha Flight, number 34. Second appearance of Lady Deathstrike. I like. It's in very good condition, this book. It's really, really white. Really, really white. There's a little bit of issue with the wraparound on the spine, but Underrated Mike Mignola cover. A lot of action, a lot of colors, bright. Wolverine drawn very well on there. I like that book. I not undervalued, but it just kind of slips through the cracks. Secret Warriors number 2, I think, yes. First appearance of the Hive, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. First time I have found that book, which is odd to me. So, for $1 all day, Dark Knight's Metal. This is the Jim Lee cover, $1. He had this also, Metal number 3. These are cover price at least, and for whatever reason, the shop had number 4, which is the most recent issue on there as well. Some really great Capullo covers on those Metal, on these last 2 Metal covers. So great Lee cover there. All right, getting into some of the nothing crazy in this haul, guys, but Hellboy Krampusnacht, I guess. Gorgeous Adam Hughes cover. Really gorgeous Adam Hughes cover. It's like, if this book were not the cover and like the variant, like a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 10 maybe, like variant, it would be it would be a $100 book. Easily. That's how much, I mean, this is just drawn so crazy. And I got the sketch too. The sketch is really nice, really sharp. My shop had a bunch of these, and I didn't want to be a dick. Christmas season, I'll let it stay, whatever. Happy to find this book. Secret Wars Battle World number 3, kind of prototype Weapon H there. You could go on and on about first appearance, whatever. I mean, I know, what is it, 22? Totally Awesome Hulk 22 is the first appearance. And maybe that's the case, but if you can debate back and forth. But what I will say is, you got the prototype not named, I don't think, but like on the cover. So I mean, I'm not saying first appearance, but I'm saying you find it for $1, pick it up. Not to mention, look at the overall cover. It's really tight. It's a dope cover, So. Okay, happy to find this for $1 too. I haven't had that one. Adding to my Adam collection. Adam Hughes number 49. This Adam Hughes number 49 in my collection, maybe. Lara Croft Tomb Raider Vendetta number 49. Beautiful Adam Hughes cover. This style of his females is the style of his women, is the style that I most prefer. I like the dark lines. I like the dark blacks in the outline. It's kind of what he's done towards the end and kind of now. I'm not a huge fan, and these are drawn, for those that don't know, these might be sketched pencils, but the final rendering is computer. And I particularly like Adam Hughes' computer-generated final products, as opposed to, say, like the Legionnaires cover, where you can tell that that's kind of a blend. All right, and I'm happy to find this book. I paid $3 for it. G.I. Joe number 226. It's the sub cover, cover B, I guess. First appearance of Dawn Moreno, Lady Snake Eyes. Hard book to find, this cover, I think. So I am happy to find it. Again, G.I. Joe is not much for spec. I mean, there's only a handful of Joe books that really command a lot of money. 155 commands a lot of money. The G.I. Joe, Danger Go crossovers, J. Scott Campbell covers cover a lot of money. Really high grade number 1s, and maybe, G.I. Joe, even 21. They just don't. So I don't expect much out of this, but I want it in my collection. Lady Snake Eyes are my favorite character, so his counterpart, or whatever you want to call it, his lady version. I want that first appearance, and if it wasn't for like 2 tick marks, it would be definitely a 9.8. Okay, phone blowing up. So let's get these out of there. Not much for variants, me, unless I can find them cheap, but I paid up for this one, and I actually called my shop and wanted it. I saw it the night before. The Incredible Hulk number 711, the Marco Checchetto 1 in 25 variant. Beautiful, beautiful variant. Love it. Love the way Checchetto draws. I have all of his variants. I love his Gamora one. He's done a couple others. I love the way he draws, and it's holding value. You got sales between. I saw there was a sale for $80 for this, and most of it's not an $8 book. I'd say it's more in the $35 to $50 range right now. So one of the presents that I received is actually no, I'm gonna save that book. So I was at a shop in by me, and he just received a small box of some low issue action comics, and there was an FF49 in there, some decent stuff, and I'm not in the market for those things right now, but he had this book that everything was priced fairly but high. I mean, there were some quality books. First Giant Man was in there and whatever. But as I was checking out, I did see this book in the case. And I have wanted this book for quite some time. Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 106. And we all know that that's the classic cover of Lois Lane wanting to find out what it like to be a black woman in, what is this, the 1970s, I guess. I always felt that this is a book that I think is severely undervalued for the significance, its importance, what it means to kind of a group and a time of people. I've always wanted it, but I never wanted to pay really, really high grade prices for it because I always thought I could find it in the wild. And I did. I paid $25 for it. I think it's a fair price. There's some issues on the bottom right corner. The cover's attached for sure. The bottom staple is popped a little bit. That cover's good. I'd say it's in a 4.0 condition, but the cover presents well, and that's all I really care about. It's in a Mylar. It's tucked away. I put some microchamber paper on it, whatever. Let it do what it's going to do, but I'm happy to have it, and I think it's a book that deserves more for what it stood for and what it is than really anything else, because Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, this one, and I think the first Silver Age Catwoman, that's your only really keys from this line, so happy to own that book. And last but not least, I got a present from my mom, who did this on her own accord, and I had no idea she was going to do it. She had a friend who went to New York City Comic-Con, and I remember her sending me a text, did you like Wonder Woman? Did you see Wonder Woman? And I said, yeah, I saw Wonder Woman. I thought it was really good. I love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I think she plays a phenomenal Wonder Woman. Oh, not to mention Ma, she's quite good-looking and attractive. I guess my mom sent her friend a message, and I received this book a few days ago. This is Wonder Woman number 31, the Justice League Wonder Woman New York City Comic-Con Convention foil variant. I'm going to say that again. Wonder Woman number 31, Gal Gadot photo cover, New York City Comic-Con Convention foil exclusive. And I'm not going to say another thing, except I'm really happy to have this. It presents brilliantly well. It is a 9.8 for certain. For certain, it is a 9.8. I am so certain it's a 9.8. I would say if they were handing out 9.9s, this would be a candidate for a 9.9. That is how pristine the book is. If by some chance I could ever get Gadot to sign it, book would be, for me, priceless. But for now, it's a $35 book. But I love it. I absolutely love it, and happy to have, and even more so, my Duke's got it for me. So, guys, want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope everyone has had a good Christmas and have a happy holiday. So that's it for me. Deuces.